Hi, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I was playing the intro and noticed that we hadn't gone live, and so here we are with no intro. But thanks for popping in. We've got people watching. We got 10 there now. So uh, without further ado, let me introduce my co-host first, Mister Jim Beauchart of the Weekly Beauchart.
Yay! Hold your applause. Hold your applause.
Hold your applause. How's it going there, Jim?
What a Charlie Foxtrot tonight, eh? Whoa.
Oh, I tell you. Well, it was all the buildup. That's what I got. I was rattled, no question about it. So
I went downstairs and fired it up once I got your email.
yeah.
I had no internet on the PC.
Oh, jeez. We have a guest tonight.
That's great news.
Waiting in the green room, sucking up all the snacks and drinks and stuff.
Leave the shrimp for me.
It's Don from Mudball Creative. How you doing, Don?
Hey guys, doing good.
Good. How's things in Misery?
It's a really nice day. It's cooled off a little bit. We're getting fall finally.
Oh, that's cool. That's good. We've had so much rain here. I've got a boat parked in the yard. We've had so much rain that the bilge pump had to come on. And I don't even have a battery in the boat, so yeah, it's been rainy here. So
Yeah, pretty wet.
yeah. Anybody done any flying lately?
I went out flying yesterday. Had a job a couple hours away and drove over and flew for a little bit. 3 shots and 2 hours back. So 4 hours on the road for half an hour worth of flying.
Yeah, did you make some money?
Well, I didn't make any money, but the business I worked for made some money.
Well, that's good.
You work for free?
Okay, I guess I did make money. I got paid for driving too, so that's good.
Yeah, that's what counts, Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So you don't have to do all the billing and chasing around to get the money.
Right, I just show up and I get to do the fun stuff.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Well, I've always said that when you work, you do it for 2 reasons: to make a living and have fun, right? And if you're not making a living and you're just having fun, then it's a hobby. And if you're just making a living and not having fun, well, life's too short for that. Then it's time to retire.
I wasn't flying at all this week, but I gave my drone to Little Shart. He had a job apparently. I don't know what he was up to. Probably no good.
No good, eh? Yeah. So you're a 107 pilot too, Don?
Yes.
Good. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. So what kind of commercial work are you doing? Real estate or?
Commercial, like TV commercials
Oh, okay.
and stuff. Yeah, so I've been shooting video and doing stuff like that for about 20 years.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
Actually, last weekend was my 21st work anniversary. So
Nice.
That's
Well
funny
done.
because you don't look a day over 29.
thank you.
He started when he was 8. Oh, very good.
He was born at the age of 3, so it was a good head start.
Yeah. I did a bunch of real estate stuff, and then I got tired of chasing people for the money, so I raised the price to the point that they can't afford me. So I've got a commercial job that I'm working on now, and it's an ongoing thing. I just keep going back every week and shooting the site over again, and they can see the progress I'm making. And so that's what I'm doing. And the drone that I had paid for the one that I have now. And when I make enough money off this drone, then I can buy that Mavic 3 Pro Zoom thing or whatever.
3.2?
If that ever comes out, But one has to pay for the other. When you're retired, you got to kind of watch stuff. So yeah. So how long has this flying been involved in your filming then? Just the last few years, or?
Well, this is my third re-up on my Part 107, so we're looking at 6 years.
Oh, very good. Yeah. What are you flying for your commercial work?
Phantom 4 Pro.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
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 And those Pro models are ready for an upgrade, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I've just upgraded to the Mavic Air 2S or the Air 2S. And the 1-inch sensor, it seems to perform. It does everything I need it to do, and customers are really happy with it. So, I'm shooting in 5K and releasing it 4K, and it's clear as a bell. And use a couple of filters now and again, and I'm not doing production quality stuff. It is really inspection, but they're happy with that kind of details.
What monitor?
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Don.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, what monitor do you use for your drone on your controller?
I've got the built-in
the Pro Plus.
The Pro Plus, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. So do I. Do you find it's bright enough for you in the sun?
Sometimes I got to step into the shade or grab. I've got a little sunshade for it, but it gets in the way of my fingers, so I don't use it.
How long have you had it?
Probably it came out. I mean, it's been my main drone for. Yeah, before that we had a Phantom 1 that was just there to say, hey, we've got a drone, and it was not worth.
A kite with a motor.
Clamp the GoPro in it, hit record, hope you get something, you send it up and get back whatever it comes down with.
Cool.
Man, we're doing well tonight. We got 15 people watching, 9 likes.
Good. Well, I haven't liked it. Let me like it real quick.
Okay, all right, great.
That'll just go in.
Maddie from Matt's Drone World is here. Blind Neil, Lawrence from Novice Quads, D&D Aerial Views. Boy, oh boy, who have I missed? I've missed somebody. JSK Enterprises is here. Yeah, we've got quite a crew, quite a crowd there. That's great.
It's getting big by the minute.
What's that?
Once you start inviting on quality guests.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. And turn it into a variety show.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, and Sudbury Drone. Sudbury Drone is somebody who's
in Ontario.
Yeah, and made comments on some of my videos, so it's really good to see him. I haven't been back to Sudbury to shoot stuff in, oh God, I bet you it's more pre-pandemic. I haven't been up there since 2019, so it's got to be 2 years. Wow.
There's only 2 kinds of people in Sudbury, eh? Hockey players and hookers.
Yeah, my wife played left wing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
going to ask, what is the Venn diagram on that? Where's the overlay?
Oh, for sure.
Drone Rob's aboard.
Oh, Rob Agnew. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I did some flying last week, and I put up a video that was a farming video. And hold on, wait. Hold on, whoa. Gee, what was that?
Charlie Foxtrot.
What was that mess? I put up a farming video, and then somebody followed it up with with another one here. Let's check and see if this guy shows up. Hang on a second here. Share screen. Chrome tab. There we go.
What the heck was that? I think now I know what Jordan was doing with my Phantom 4.
So,
I just fell.
Oh God! I gotta say that sneak peek in the drive-through. I replayed that and laughed and laughed and laughed so long.
I can't play that one because I swore.
Mm.
Oh, classic.
yeah, no, that was good. That was good. It was timely because I just put out that potato harvesting video with all the different views of the potato machines, and then I see this come up, and I thought, okay, that's perfect. Oh, look at there's Brad from Drone Kings in Darwin has joined us for the first time. We'll make him a moderator for sure.
Thanks, Keith. Yeah, very creepy. Thanks a lot.
And Blind Neil from, and I want to say Blind River every time, but he's not from Blind River. He's from Elliott Lake.
Kenora.
Tomorrow.
Somewhere up north.
Yeah, way up there.
Is it snowing today, Neil? Holy crap, it's cold.
Yes, good morning, Drone Kings in Darwin. It's what, about 6 or 7 a.m. there, I think.
8 in the morning.
8 in the morning?
I think so.
In Darwin.
Hi,
Okay.
Paul.
Because Darwin's farther west, eh? So. And Paul Murray has joined us. There you go.
Flying with Stan.
Paul, his mic isn't low. We just lowered it to keep him down, you know. His video was nice and loud though.
Stan's from Boston. Get in the car.
Get in the car from Boston. You know, it's funny. He says that clowns are creepy. I had that picture sitting on my desk, and my wife came in and went, "Oh, that's creepy."
Guess what I'm going to do next time I come over?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, there was. Scare
the hell out of her.
Yeah. No, I just clipped that out of your video, and away we went. So
how long does it take to get dressed up in that costume full on?
That outfit, that's the bigger chore. I get to relax, just sit back in the chair while.
Hi, Gary and Jim.
See, whenever I put the thing up there, it starts right away, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Hang on a second here.
I got hair and makeup, so it's about half hour to 45 minutes.
So let me share this for a minute. Oh man, I'm so bad at this. Oh, there we go.
Hi, Gary and Jim. I hope Fisheye makes another appearance. He really cracks me up.
So there you go.
Creepy clown stocking a sock.
Okay, so is Fisheye going to have to start doing pre-recorded segments as well?
I've got a super idea, Don, but we'll have to talk off air about that.
Okay. You guys are going to gang up on me?
No.
I was going to say, we could talk on air. There's only 12 people that would overhear your great idea.
Oh, 13.
13?
No.
Hey, look at that.
No, Gary, we wouldn't sabotage you. We like you. We're talking about Ken.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're going to do a collab for the weekly Beauchart?
Perhaps.
Oh.
It's always, it doesn't work hard, but it always works.
All right.
I hope you weren't offended in the chat on Ken's channel today, Jim, where I said I'm going to borrow the bow shark.
No, you do that every week. I think it's funny.
Well, and it makes people aware that we're coming on. So.
Yeah. I love to be borrowed, used and abused.
Oh, Flying with Stan is from around Boston, so he has to take the car to get to Boston.
You got the car.
He's got a pocket.
If you can find a spot in Boston. Yeah, it'd be funny and scary to see me as a clown. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You got the beard. We'll put you into a bearded dragon outfit.
Bearded dragon outfit. Did you see in the thumbnail for this that Fisheye was in the thumbnail too, right?
Yes, I did see that.
With a question mark.
But Fisheye, he's in his box somewhere.
He's in his box. He's having a rest. Very good. Good for him.
He's not here.
Yeah. Fisheye's fun. And for those of you who don't know Don's channel, Mudball Creative, make sure you get over there and subscribe. Some really entertaining stuff. And you've got, how many subscribers do you have now, Don?
I don't know. I don't count them.
No.
It's got a counter. You just have to look.
I had somebody make a comment today. You haven't got 1,000 subscribers, or you still don't have 1,000. I said, I had 1,000 a year and a half ago, but it started to dwindle. And, you know, I don't let that feed my ego, you know.
I have 41, it looks like.
There you go. You know.
All right.
I've been sharing the hell out of it at boys at work because I just think it's so funny.
Oh, yeah, it's good, right? Yeah. But you know what? Subscribers feed your ego. Viewers feed your soul. So, you know, better to have viewers than subscribers, you know.
I got the old email from YouTube the other day telling me I had 1,000 views.
Yeah, I got one of those. Where'd it go? Oh, I got 1,000 hours of watch time.
A what?
1,000 hours of watch time.
Oh, you're a quarter of the way there.
Quarter of the way there, but you have to do that in 1 year. You have to do 4,000 hours in a year. I've done 1,000 hours in 12 years.
It's not cumulative?
No. You have to do it every 12 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hi, Mike from Fly Zone. I can't chat very well, so I'll just give you the verbal shout out.
And somebody else I saw that was Flying with Stan I've mentioned. Mudball Creative is in the chat. Thanks, Don. Fly Zone Drones. Okay. Yeah. So we're see, now 15. We're coming up to a record. I think if we hit 20. So everybody shout out to your friends and let them know
they should be on by now.
Let them know that we're on. They got 39 minutes to catch us and bring us to an all-time high of 20 concurrent viewers. So, you know.
All right, Gary. What do you have planned for the rest of the show?
Nothing. We don't plan anything. It's all off the cuff.
Anymore.
Man.
Yeah. Well, no. We have a sponsor. Do you want me to play the sponsor video?
Let's hear your sponsor.
Let me see if I can figure this out.
And then we'll see what's up Don's sleeve.
I'm wearing short sleeves.
This segment is brought to you by Roback, e-cigarette that you light with a match. So that's it. I got to come up with some better ones, eh?
Yeah, we don't want to promote smoking.
Oh, it's an e-cigarette.
I went in the other room and I kept them around. I'll show you guys the original Fisheye.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. Now he had to quit smoking though, for the kids.
Yep.
Now
Bad influence.
Yeah, you know that if you put your video on as made for kids, that'll kill it, right?
Yeah, well, Fisheye's got a TikTok account
Oh, okay.
and had a bunch of kids watching and replying and asking when I was going to get rid of the cigarette, and so I
really?
chose to get rid of it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't done anything with him for a while on
We used
TikTok.
to have a character. We used to have a sock character in Canada called Ed the Sock, and he was a cigar smoking, foul mouthed sock on. What TV station was he on?
Late night city TV.
Yeah, yeah.
There's something about doing a adult sock puppet. They got to put a cigarette in their mouth or a cigar or something, and you got to kind of make it funny automatically.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but Fisheye is pretty good, even without the cigarette. He's got.
An attitude.
Yeah. Now, Sudbury Drone is asking if we think DJI will continue with the Phantom line.
Boy, I would like to see them continue with it just because I like that form factor. But I don't think so. I think they'll keep with their Mavic Pro and then split the Pro to the Inspire. But
Yeah.
what do we know?
Yeah.
We're just a bunch of jerks.
Ken was posting something on with the Mavic 3 today.
Mm-hmm.
Who's posting what?
Ken posted kind of like the owner's manual for his Mavic 3.
Yeah, it was a leak from the user's manual.
Yeah.
Looks like 2 cameras, wide and tight, kind of like how the iPhone has multiple cameras on it. But
Oh, geez. Now I gotta buy. Now I really got to get some work.
Buy a new drone.
Jeez, I hate working. But you got to work to support your habit. Yeah.
Yeah, the smart controller only 5.5-inch screen. That would be a waste. Get a big tablet on that.
Well, I used to fly with my iPad Mini 4, and the Fly app doesn't work with the Mini 4. I can only use my original Mavic Air with my iPad because it's Go 4, the Go 4 app. But the toy app that they give you for the Air 2S, the Fly app, I call it toy app because it doesn't work with it, damn. Yeah, the toy app doesn't work with the iPad, so I have to switch back to my phone. So at least I got a bigger phone than I had back in the day. So,
Zone says they're going to be discussing the Mavic 3 and all the Autel drones tomorrow. Autel looks really good. That Evo 2 looks like a nice possible upgrade for me at work.
yeah. Now, do you have to buy that, or does that get bought for you?
It would be purchased for me, yes.
Yes. Okay. On your recommendation, right?
On my recommendation. Yeah. I tried recommending an Inspire, but
They weren't inspired by your recommendation.
no. They recommended I try again.
Especially when you put a Zen Muse on an X5 worth about $5,000, right?
Yeah, and to tell the truth, I think I'd be too nervous to fly it. Yeah. You get so much money up in the air that I would just be afraid to do stuff with it.
Yeah. Now, being a commercial flyer and doing this for a living, how does it affect you as a hobbyist? Do you find it more work?
Do I what?
Do you just find it to be work when you're out flying for a hobby?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Doing video, editing video, or finding time to shoot it. Yeah, it does feel a lot like work. It gets kind of hard
Yeah.
to spend time doing that.
Yeah. It's not recreation then. It's just doing work, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But I still flying is kind of relaxing for me. I take me out and put it in the air and just kind of zoom it around in circles. I don't have to make pretty pictures. I can do that at work.
Yeah.
That's kind of my theory with doing any of the videos that's on my channel is I don't want to make it pretty. I don't care if it's pretty. I'm just going to make a video.
Yeah.
At work, I'll spend time to make sure exposure is right, make sure I've got filters on the lens. And for my channel, it's like grab the phone, set it on the auto, and just shoot stuff fast, edit fast, and just get it up there.
Yeah. One of the difficult parts of doing real estate work is everybody is a critic and everybody's an expert, right? So you get it shot and then you bring it back and they say, oh yeah, but but I'd like to see this and I'd like that. And so, okay, look, I'll go back and shoot that. So it becomes a second shoot and, you don't add it to the price and, and then once you've done that once, then they want maybe a third shoot on the next job. They push and push and push. And frankly, it comes out worse than it would have if you just used your own vision to do something, right?
Yeah, trust me, don't use me like a puppet.
Yeah.
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 Well, you see that a lot of times, especially in commercial work, people know what a commercial looks like in their head. They've got an idea in their head of what commercials supposed to look like. Yeah. And so if you suggest something that's a little bit outside the box, they don't like it. They want you to go for what's safe and what they think of. And that's why all local commercials look the same.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
People, they expect to have the shot of everybody waving to you at the end of the commercial. And if we can put grandkids in it, better.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and when I was doing print advertising, people would say, I need an aerial shot of the building. And this is way before drones, right? And I said, you hire an airplane and get an aerial shot and we'll put it in. But I said, it's not going to look good. I said, your factory from the air looks like a box. It looks like 100 other boxes.
Yeah, I tell people that all the time. It's going to be, you're going to be seeing roof and that's all you're going to see.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I had one shot that I used to use, and I have the real estate agent. I'd say, hold the door open, and when you see the drone move, close the door, right? And they'd be going, why? I said, just do it, and you'll get the result. And what I'd do is they'd close the door, and I'd back up and do a zoom away, like a drone, right? And then I'd reverse it so that the drone came in and the door opened.
Yep.
They thought, well, that's amazing. Well, yeah, but don't question me when I'm asking you what, when I'm telling you what I want done, and then they start coming up with all these other wacky backwards ideas. And you say, no, that's not going to work because there'll be a car will go by or something else and it'll look complete, or, a bird will fly by going backwards. And, you can't always do this stuff backwards, but they don't get it,
Yep.
But that's part of what made this like work and took the fun out of it, right? So now they know that. And somebody said in another chat that, I mentioned what I would charge for real estate now, and they said, "Oh, you're just greedy." I said, "I'm not greedy. I just don't want the work." If they're gonna hire me, it's gonna be worth my time, right?
It may be greedy until you get it, and then that's the price.
Yeah. Well, and that's something I've always said is quote your price without a quiver, right? If you say, oh well, it's going to be that much. Is that okay? They're going to say no, that's not okay. But if you just come out and say it's $500, that just, you don't have to justify it.
No, and if they balk at that, you can then add modifiers. Well, that includes this amount of flight time. We can get by with maybe a third of flight time, and then you adjust from there if they balk. But if they say yes, 500, then you got it.
Yeah, and if they say no to 500, I say thanks very much. Call me next time.
Yeah.
They're trying to sell $1 million property and they're going to balk at $500. What's wrong with you? What's wrong is they've got another guy who will do it for $50, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing with barriers to entry on drone work.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost that much anymore to get into the game. And the same with video. It doesn't cost a lot to get into the game, so those barriers are gone. You have a lot of people who come into the market, and it's a race to the bottom, see who can sell it the cheapest.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? I've always said somebody can always do it cheaper and worse.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When I get hired, they hire my drone, my battery wear and tear, my car to get there and back, and 25 years of experience in the advertising business.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
How much is that experience worth? I worked downstairs from an agency, and I had one of the artists come down, and he said, "I'm working on a brochure for a church. What kind of colors do they use inside a church?" I said, "You've never been in a church?" "Well, no." Okay, so there's life experience that you have to know what to do, right? So sometimes it's just nuts.
I've been in a church twice, and that's 2 times too many.
No, I've never been in a strip club, but if I was hired to do something in a strip club, I'd go do some research.
Let me tell you, Don, the music's just far too loud.
Okay, I won't go there.
Take your earplugs.
Take your earplugs. Oh, man.
And your hand sanitizer.
Oh, let's see what's going on in the chat there. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Bad shooting in
The
Tennessee.
18 just dropped.
We just dropped?
The 17.
Oh, well, you know what? Don't complain. We're doing fine. We're doing just fine. Yeah, so we've covered real estate. I think Maddie of Matt Cundiff from Matt's Drone World, Maddie's Drone World is starting into real estate photography, and I got to stress to him, don't sell yourself short, and don't take them for all they're worth, but build a reputation and let it grow, But
Build a shop for him to get away from the FPV.
Yeah, that's right, eh? Robert Glazier. We haven't seen Robert Glazier here before, so he just became a moderator too. I'm handing out wrenches like I was working for Sears Craftsman,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freebies at Home Depot.
Yeah, and D&D Aerial View says value yourself. That's absolutely right.
Absolutely.
Never work for free. And never underprice yourself. If you work for free, you're telling them your time isn't worth anything.
Yeah, and one thing to avoid if you're starting that business is when somebody says, "Tell you what, do something for me now for free, and I'll hook you up later." They never want to reverse that. They never want to pay you extra now, and then you'll give them a freebie later. They never want to reverse that. So if somebody says, "I'll give you some exposure," say, "I'll buy exposure. Give me the cash."
Yeah.
I use that line on casting couches all the time.
I want a free demo. Yeah.
Chuck, what's up, Chuck?
Freebies once are drug dealer tactics, says Chuck. Chuck got a new Autel. He got an Autel pickup truck. He found out that the Chevys are a little tippy when they're hit broadside at 70 miles an hour. So
I saw a picture of that.
yeah, kind of nasty. And Mel from 400 AGL, welcome back, Mel. Good to see you again.
That's not 401. That's not 399. That's 400 precise.
Precise, yeah. I've been getting warnings now at 190 or no, 118 kilometers. So just or 118 meters. Sorry, and for some reason it's stuck me at 118 now. So
Yeah, that's 400.
I thought 120 was 400.
Nah, they round up.
Yeah.
Technically.
So when you do real estate, I haven't ever really done a lot of real estate stuff. Do you run into a lot of issues with your altitude restrictions on airports and stuff?
Well, no, I've never run into altitude restrictions. 400 feet up. If you're 400 feet up, you're shooting a really big acreage, and it's going to be fairly far from any metropolitan area, right? I also early on made myself well known to the airport manager. So if I do have to fly near the airport, I just call them and tell them I'm flying there. Now, you're not supposed to call the airport, but I call the airport manager directly. And, I tell her what I'm going to do, and she says, yeah, go ahead. We'll let everybody know. But it's a locally here, it's a registered airport. It's not a certified airport. So there's no tower. But they'll tell other manned aircraft in the area to, avoid the area down by Colburn Street or wherever I happen to be. And with real estate, I was always advising them, and they knew that the airport was nearby. There was always a $200 upcharge to fly near the airport. And they had no problem with that because they couldn't get anybody else to do it. So,
Gary, what's your thoughts on this? Our top of the line level for pilot is called advanced, as opposed to Part 107. Part 107 sounds so much more impressive than advanced.
Yeah, maybe we should be Part 108 or 109.
That would do it.
People seem to be, I wouldn't say impressed, but they feel comfortable when I tell them that I'm a Transport Canada certified advanced pilot.
Well, there you go, but that's a mouthful.
Yeah, but, if you tell them you're Part 107, they don't know that it's
I don't know what the hell that is.
The general public doesn't know, but if they, and I carry my little ID badge around, if I could find it. It's usually in my bag. Oh. No, it's not in that bag. It's in this bag.
They give you a little badge.
Yeah, there it is. So there, there's my Transport Canada certification.
Upside down. There
Upside
you go.
down. And then on the back, ready for this? It's even in Canada you can get an FAA trust card.
We trust you.
Yeah. So if they ever open the border and allow me to go into the country, then see now there's Mel saying he doesn't use the phrase Part 107. He just says he's an FAA certified commercial pilot. So
That sounds pretty
Yeah.
impressive too.
That's
Yeah.
what I usually do. I usually say I'm FAA certified.
yeah,
Because if you say I'm Part 107, they're like, that means nothing. But if you say FAA, that sounds governmental.
yeah,
That hits home a little better.
yeah. On Transport Canada,
Yeah.
when you
Or-
preface that as advanced pilot, then
From Canada to transport.
yeah, yeah. Hold on, does it say that on here?
Those Quebecers are backwards.
No, it's Whoop. Where's the
Now in,
Transport Canada?
now in Canada, do you guys have a system like the Lance down here, the LAANC for?
No, that's too technical for us. We'd have to get an IT guy.
No, it's easy. But it makes getting approval so much easier. If you're flying under a certain foot, you just enter in your information and give you instant approval.
Yeah, here what we have to do if you're going to try and fly near a certified airport, you have to get what they call a special flight operations certificate. Then you have to submit to Transport Canada the time you're going to fly, the day you're going to fly, what you're going to fly, all the details of your flight, the purpose of your flight, and blah blah blah. And you send that into them, and they reply within 6 weeks.
That's kind of how it used to be with us.
Yeah.
And I'm right here on the edge of an airport where I'm at, and so in my backyard, it's like I'm not going to send out weeks to get an approval to go fly in my backyard. But with the Lance, it's Corey, man, says you do for the NavCan.
Yeah, NavCan is the NavCan doesn't do much for you. They still have to review use the NavCan app just like the Lance. I've never used the NavCan app. See, the problem is DJI, like I fly a DJI drone. DJI doesn't know what level of certificate you have to fly. They treat everybody like a basic pilot. A basic pilot can unlock his drone to fly in the area of a registered airport, not a certified airport, but a registered airport. And I don't know that it is instant. I'm going to have to check that out. I'll have to brush up.
Yeah, once that made it so much easier for us to get approval because they'll have different gradations. 400 feet way out, but closer to the airport, it gets down to lower. But when I'm shooting video, I'm wanting to shoot something pretty. It's usually 150 max.
Yeah.
It's very rare that I have to go up really high.
Yeah. Oh, for real estate, you're never more than 150 feet up. Everything's a dot from 400 feet, right?
Yeah, and in fact, some of the best shots I was getting yesterday, they were 7-8 foot off the ground, but I was flying through things where I wouldn't have been able to.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I was doing with that potato video that I did. Everything was up close. I mean, you can't see a potato. Line of sight on a potato is, from here to the plate. Yeah, it's interesting people's perspective. I think their first time flyers want to go high.
Absolutely.
Right?
How high can I go? How far can I go?
Yeah. And I'll tell you, when I'm up nice and close to it and I can see the drone and I can see what I'm shooting and I can see its proximity, when I'm doing farm stuff, I can see the reaction of the driver in the tractor. If I'm distracting him, I'm too close.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they know I'm coming. I usually make it a point to talk to everybody first. Sometimes they'll spot something, a couple hundred yards down the road and go shoot that. But I sure keep my distance, right? But Yeah, you have to respect people's. You have to protect. Respect their space, not just the airspace, but if they've got a job to do, you got to let them do the job. So Corey's saying SFOC is for special flights if you want to do more than advanced, such as flying over people higher than 400 feet, etc. An SFOC in those cases, your DJI drone is going to be refused because it's not. There isn't a declaration from DJI that it's safe to fly over people. It's safe to fly within 30 feet of people, but not over people. I didn't really want to get into debates over it, but the Nav Canada stuff, I'm going to have to do a little more research, I think. And I would do that research if I came upon a situation where I needed to get approval, right? But most of the time I'm in pretty good shape. And Stevie from Capture Life Connections, one of our friends from those guys, is in the chat now too. So we've just hit 20 viewers, so
We were up to 24.
Oh, there we go. We're setting records. That's great. With 10 minutes to go. Anybody got anything they really need to add? Jim, Don? No? Okay.
Oh, no.
No,
I feel like I've been hogging conversation anyway.
Yeah.
no, this Mavic 3 is not interesting me at all. Like I say, when you've got the Phantom 4, you can. It's like driving the Cadillac right there.
Yeah.
I do like the Phantom 4. That form factor is heavy.
Oh, I see Mel is leaving us. Later, Mel. Thanks for stopping by. Everybody remember that Ken Herron's on in about an hour and 10 minutes. So we're going off at 7 so that everybody gets time to pour themselves a drink, get a snack, get into your jammies, and get comfortable for when Ken comes on. Interesting. We had a shout out from Geeks Vana yesterday on his show, on his live stream. He said, "Watch for Brant Ariels coming on an hour before Ken Herron to warm up his audience." And I'm frantically typing 2 hours.
The hour before. We give
everybody a break. Great hour before the hour. Yeah, before or whatever. Yes, right. Still fun. Good. I'm glad everybody's having a good time.
A lot of acronyms there.
Yeah, THB, TNL. The hour before Thursday Night Live. So, yeah, we've got to get some of the Ken Herron type fillers. We don't have a Pigeon Jerky song. We don't have, I'm sure that's when I think he goes into the Raz, brings his microphone with him, and goes up and has his pee. And
I could just sit here and fart for an hour.
Oh yeah.
Don doesn't like that idea.
You're gonna fart for an hour? No, I don't think so.
No. If you do, you better record it so it doesn't have to be live. You can do a pre-recorded segment.
Okay.
Yeah. We can auto tune it.
Yeah. Jim, when are you going to be doing another review of a previous weekly Beauchart?
I know. See, I've had a bit of an issue this past week. It's been very uncomfortable to sit down because of when I had my little tumble there the other week. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty close to normal now, so I can get through the day with only 22 painkillers instead of the 50 or 60 that I usually take.
Okay.
But yeah, I gotta stop being lazy is what I gotta be.
Set up the camera and do a live capture of the transformation into the clown makeup.
Yeah, I thought about that, but the makeup artist is a little camera shy.
Oh, okay. I figured you might lose some magic that way.
Oh no, there's no secret to hiding this ugly thing. White makeup, poof, put it on. I'm pretty interested to see how tonight's episode goes with Ken.
Oh, okay. So
I did something a little bit different too. Normally I just send him my segment, but since he does so much editing, I sent him a little pre-snippet for him,
okay.
which he won't be putting on the show because it was dirty.
Spicy.
It's probably going to be on the members only pre-show.
That's kind of what I'm thinking he might do. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. The reason I mentioned your little your show within a show or your show about the show is that I think you deserve more eyeballs on your channel as well, Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
It's good insight into how it comes together and
Yeah, I think I'm about 2 episodes away from when it was Ken's 200th episode.
okay.
So that'll be a long one because there was a lot of interaction with the weekly Beauchart chat and me actually being on there with Ken live on the show.
Oh, were you live on that show?
Yeah, right at the very end of the episode.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah,
So,
that's great.
So
Yeah.
that might be a 4,000-hour show right there. So that might get me my 4,000 hours.
Or you can cut it into this show. You can give us 10 minutes of this show, But
Well, I really like that when you do that is when you cover some of the bits that they didn't catch. Some of your jokes that just went over their heads. That's always fun when we get to hear that kind of insight into why you put something in there that didn't quite land. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, there was one a week or two ago. I told a joke and Ken shows himself and kind of like, I don't really get that one.
Well, and the other thing is they've got to subscribe to Budball Creative. Don, you've got to market that crash pad or that landing pad that you've got. He's got a great landing pad. Everybody, go over and take a look at some of the video footage, the aerial stuff. The crash pad's hilarious on its own. So, not the crash pad, the landing pad.
Well, it's labeled.
I'm giving it away. Yeah. So, anyway, we're coming up to the hour, so we're going to call it.
Quick shout out to, sorry, Gary, quick shout out to my daughter. Thanks for stopping in, Natasha. And sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh,
okay.
All right. Don, final word?
I didn't have one in hand here. I think last week I said obsequious. I don't have one for this week. How about translucent?
Translucent. Wow. That's how I get in the winter. When I come out of the sun and I get so white, I'm translucent.
Yeah.
You can
Very
see
true.
Oh yeah, you can see the veins coming out. You can tell the blue ones from the red ones and stuff. It's like a road map. Anyway, thanks guys. It's been fun. We're coming up, like I say, we're coming up to the hour, and we've had a fabulous show here. We've got, and you hate to sign off with 19 people still watching, but we got to give everybody time to catch up with Ken. So
we have to leave them wanting more.
Yeah. So there you go.
I cannot wait to see the weekly Beauchart tonight.
Okay, well,
I'm afraid.
okay. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Gary.
Okay. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We had a lot of fun tonight. It was really good to have Don and Jim on together. Just one last word. Stay tuned. Well, a couple of last words. Stay tuned for the Ken show coming up in about an hour. And have a great weekend. And do your best to do something kind for somebody today. Okay. There's always room for kindness. Okay. Have a great weekend. Bye now.